A Helena district judge overturns the convictions of two men in a 1994 Montana murder case and has now ordered a new trial. Tonight, MTN's Dennis Carlson brings us more on the judge's ruling.
In her ruling, Judge Kathy Seeley affirms in no uncertain terms arguments by lawyers for Fred Lawrence and Paul Jenkins that new evidence in the case meets Montana's DNA exoneration statute. Seeley says no DNA in the case links Jenkins or Lawrence to the scene where Donna Marr's body was found alongside Colorado Gulch Road. The judge says DNA does match David Nelson, known for violent kidnappings, robberies, and currently in prison for a Deer Lodge double homicide. Seeley also notes that admissions Nelson made to his nephew Fred are more consistent with the physical evidence from the crime scene. Based on the new evidence, the judge says there is clearly reasonable probability that a different outcome at trial could have been reached. The judge also makes two very interesting statements in her ruling. The new evidence, said Seeley, is generally inconsistent with the state's theory of the cases as presented at trial. The judge also notes the DNA and statements from Fred Nelson, quoting now, support the theory that David Nelson, a known killer, was involved in the robbery, kidnapping, and homicide of Donna Marr, unquote. In overturning the convictions for robbery, aggravated kidnapping, and homicide, the judge has ordered that both Lawrence and Jenkins receive new trials. In Helena, Dennis Carlson, MTN News.
Thank you, Dennis. It did take 7 years from the time that the Montana Innocence Project first took a look at this case until now, so needless to say, it's been an exciting day for the lawyers who refused to give up.
And this never ever gets old. It's as exciting now as it was on our first exoneration. One of our attorneys who worked with us, who's Larry Gent from Bozeman, told me today that in his entire legal career, this is the most gratifying result he's ever seen. And it's really hard to disagree with that.
The years of hard work, of poring over documents and DNA results paid off today with Judge Seeley's ruling to vacate the life sentences of Paul Jenkins and Freddie Lawrence. It was a case that came down to science.
DNA was huge because there was DNA and pieces of evidence that hadn't been tested ever. It was a long, long time ago, 25 years ago or so. It had never been tested, so we were hopeful that the results were going to exclude our clients, and which they did. But we also uncovered in our investigation new evidence of innocence that had never been presented to a jury, and the person that matched on the DNA hit had confessed to this crime to family members, and we presented that as well.
The Montana legislature passed an enhanced post-DNA conviction statute in 2015 that expanded the rule of law about forensic testing after a conviction. The Montana Innocence Project believes this could be the first case of its kind to use the new law.
DNA is probably my favorite kind of forensic science to work with, mainly because it's so definitive.
Their lawyers know the next few weeks will be both exciting and unsettling for these men.
They've got a lot of catching up to do with their families. If you dwell on the past, you know, it's hard to move past it and, you know, enjoy the rest of their lives.
In Missoula, Jill Valley, MTN News.
Thank you, Jill. Now, Jenkins and Lawrence will be soon moved from prison to a jail as soon as possible. That's where they'll await a decision by the state and lawyers on what is next. As yet, no new trial date has been set.